everyone. Today I wanted to talk about what to do if your child is fighting you at home. If you're a homeschooler and you are trying to get through work and assignments with your child and they are fighting you, here's another approach that you can take that might help with that entire process. So in this approach, it's better for older kids, but you can definitely work it out with younger kids in a different way. So I found this to be the most beneficial because, especially with our older kids, they want to be in charge of their own learning. They want to do their own thing. So with this technique, we're going to let them do their own thing. So what I suggest is iron out all the things, all the activities, worksheets, projects that you want to get done throughout the course of the entire week. And then especially teenagers for this one, and then tell them, it's like, look, when we sit down together, you don't want to do it. Okay, fine. Here's the thing. These are all your assignments during the week. It is up to you to get them done by Friday. So basically put the responsibility back in their lap. So you have a list of this is what you're doing for reading, math, writing, etc. It's like, this is all the things that we need to do during the week. You let me know when you want to do them, or you do them independently, but you can do them whenever you want. But the only thing that has to happen is that it has to be done by Friday. And then we'll move forward. So you give them a deadline. It's like, look, you have 5 days to complete all these assignments. Since you don't want to do it on my schedule, create your own schedule. And this is actually really perfect for teens because then they can take charge of what they're doing and have some responsibility behind it. Because when mom or dad's like, okay, we got to sit down, it's like, I'm in the middle of something. I don't want to do it right now. It's like, okay, fine. This is what you're doing. Do it on your own. And it's actually really empowering for a kid to be able to outline what they want to do when they want to do it. Now, if you're at the beginning of it, you want to tell them, it's like, look, you have to get this done by Friday. If you don't get it done by Friday, then maybe we go back to mom or dad telling you when to do it. That's one option. So you can just be like, okay, well, if you don't get it done, then we're going to go back to me telling you when to do it. Or your second option is you can tell them, it's like, hey, maybe this was too much for you to figure out how to do it, when to do it on your own. So Monday through Friday, how about we condense it? I will give you all your assignments and stuff for 3 days at a time. So if they start on Monday or let's say they start on Monday. So they have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they have the end of the day. You pick the time. Say, by this time, Wednesday at 5 o'clock, I'm going to check in on you and see if you've gotten all 3 of these things or all of the stuff done that I outlined for the 3 days. And if they got everything done, then maybe extend it or just keep it every 3 days, because then it teaches them responsibility. I've seen teenagers that love working at night. Like during the day, they're like, I want nothing to do with working during the day. I only want to work at night. I've seen tweens also say, I only want to work in the mornings. And I like giving children that option. It's like, okay, well, let's do it on your schedule, because I know I personally love working in the mornings. I don't like working in the afternoons and at night. While I do it, that's what I prefer, because I feel like I can get through things faster. And it's good for kids to be able to have that self-awareness to say, this is when I want to do it, because it's easier for me to do it in the mornings. So I would appreciate it if you just let me do it during the morning. So think about that. Even if you have a younger one that's responsible enough, or even if they're not, give them a shot and condense it to 1 day. It's like, hey, you have all day to complete these 2 things. You decide when you're ready to do it. I will come help you if you need it. And then we'll go from there. And then you can extend it to 2 days. It teaches them that responsibility, and then they have choice in the matter. Because I find with all children, the reason why they fight back against us is because they feel like they have no choice. which is the case most of the time. Like, when I tell my kids, like, we gotta go, they don't want to go. It's like, you have no choice. We have to go right now. We have to go do whatever. So when we give children choices, behaviorally, they tend to do better, because it's like, oh, well, okay, well, at least I get to pick. So just give them A or B. But with this technique, I always find that kids, there's not as much pushback when they have choice in the matter, and they have they can pick when they want to get their work done. So let me know in the comments below, are you struggling at home with a teenager that's like, I don't want to do this, like, this is crazy, da 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 da. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you try this technique, because I almost guarantee that it works on some level, at least a little bit, because then they feel like, oh yes, okay, mom's not breathing down my throat or breathing down my neck, and I can do it later when I want to do it, or after I do Roblox, because that's what the kids love right now. So let me know how that goes in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow.